Hey everybody, this is Lynn Marie. This is my first video. Apologize for barking dogs, bad lighting, and poor quality of my cell phone. But I've been watching Fiona and Erica paint flowers, and I'm ready to give it a try. So, got your basic black here. I have been gifted some old albums from a friend who's now passed away, and I thought, what better tribute to a great man than to use something that was no longer usable by any else to create some art. So this is for you, Chris, my friend. So a little black on there. Of course, no gloves, because I'm a get your hands in it and get messy kind of girl. This is basically Elmer's PVA glue and water mixture from one of my favorite artists on YouTube, which is Mark Kamami. You can find him out there. This is what he's currently using, his mixture. Okay, so let's see if I can tilt that and get it a little better. Looks good. All of my paints are inexpensive craft paints at this point, so I figure out if I'm any good at this and it makes it worth the investment for doing this. Woo, that's looking good. Okay, get all the paint evened out nicely. Hope that's still level. And then I'm going to give it a quick torch because I can see I've got quite a few bubbles in it. And thanks to my geriatric long-haired cat, gets a few hairs in here. Just get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, about more bubbles than I was expecting have popped up. Okay. Now we have a little cup. I'll try to get it dead center. Thank you for the album providing me with center point. And let's see, I think we will start with the Deco Art Splendid Gold. I've got my paints mixed so that it doesn't create a mound but disappears evenly. I know gold can take over, so I'm just going to put a little bit here to start. Just a little bit. And then hopefully when I use my paper napkin contraption, it will blend in with the others and just give the flowers a little shimmer. Okay. Hopefully I got the right dessert cups. Okay, so there's our gold. Rolling down. Oops, looks like that one has a little less drippage than the others. So I'm trying to keep where the paint runs off to be the same size on the canvas to get a more even spread. Okay, so that will be all the gold that I add. Next, we will go with the cool colors. I have a lovely blue called from Anita's. It's Anita's Island Blue. Hopefully that pours down like it's supposed to. Don't think I have exactly the same cups that Fiona and Erica have, as I don't see it pouring down exactly the way that theirs do, but it looks good. It's a good color with the gold. Okay, well, as I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just copying their tutorials. So, next we have Apple Barrel's Cobalt Blue. I'm not going to say Apple Barrel 1,000 times. The rest of the colors are all Apple Barrel colors because that's all you can get. Thank you, COVID. So, here we go. Some blue. This is a gorgeous blue, though. I love Apple Barrel colors. When I get off the porch to play with the big dogs, I'll get better paints. But right now, this is what I can get. It's really warm here in Florida, 90 degrees. Always warm in Florida, except for February. I guess I'm going to have to learn to control drips better. Okay, now we have Pearl White. I didn't just throw 1,000 bubbles in there, but it seems to want to separate. Lovely stuff. It shimmers right straight out of the bottle. I think that might have been, I got a little out of control here. Sorry about the dog. My neighbor does not believe in controlling it. Okay, so now it's time to move to the warm colors. We're going to go with, of course, Apple Barrel's Bright Magenta is the name of this. It looks very similar to Red Orange to me. Okay, and then the pink is called Bright Magenta. Okay, I probably got the names all wrong, but it says Bright Magenta on the lid, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Now, heavy-handed there because I know that it'll blend with the red. Nice. And let's see if we can get some Pearl White to actually come out Pearl White instead of mixing agent. Give it a good shake so we get lots of bubbles. We don't want bubbles, house. One of those things. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Shimmer shine, shimmer shine. This is as fun as it looks on YouTube. Okay, now let's see. I think we're going to do just a wee bit of black, just for the fun of it. A little drama in the middle of our flower. Oh, let's see. I do not want to put the black next to the white or I'll get gray. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of the gold again, just because shiny, you know. Just a little bit. Oops, I go dripping again. Okay. Ta-da! Looks pretty, doesn't it? Some black. Running around there. Draw my for center. Not too much, thank you. And next we will go with, I think I haven't used orange yet, but I'm afraid that will make brown. How about some of this Island Blue again? This is the only paint that does not come from Apple Barrel as far as the colors go, and this is from Anita's, and I absolutely love this color. Okay. Ooh, that's a little too much. No. Awesome. Oh, isn't that cute? Little puppy ears. And now a little of the Cobalt Hue Apple Barrel. So after watching like a few hundred videos of people doing this, it seems to me that you need to be about 3/4 of the way across your canvas when it's time to stop. So for us, that would be like right about here. Uh-oh, there's a little spot of black that's not covered. Everybody else looks good. Okay. All right. Okay, I need to quit being scared and go right for the red and orange again. So, Apple Barrel Crimson. We're going to get brown when I get done with this. Whew, a little out of control there. Okay, and then the bright magenta. Looks to me as if we might not be as level as it looked on the level. Let's move this. Don't move, Mr. Cup, just paint move. Okay, we're going to stop that right now. And let's put a little orange in there. Haven't had any orange yet. And then some pearl white. Don't move, Cup. Well, of course it moved. Okay. Pearl white. This is going to probably be a hot mess. Hey, can't learn if you don't try, right? Right. So now we're going to go with the beautiful bright yellow. Love this color. Also, because flowers are usually yellow in the center, and I hardly ever see people do it. I don't know why. Okay, yellow. And maybe just a little spot of black, black and yellow, Steelers colors. Let's see. Now in the center under the cup, I can see that I've got a lot of the Island Blue, and I want to try to fix that with a little of the pink. So I guess we're going to go with the bright magenta. I don't know, maybe that's a bad idea. We'll try it. Probably going to scrap this anyway. First tries, you know. And crimson. Whoops, I think we've reached our paint explosion end. Okay. So, pardon my crazy hair. Okay. Give Give that a minute to run down. Whew, look at that. Yikes. Okay, I can already see that I am no expert at pouring, and despite my best efforts, that this has managed to become unlevel. So get this out of here. Whew, that wasn't too bad. Oh, look at that. I like it. Okay, so petals. Whoops, wrong end. I have a tremor, so this is kind of scary. Okay, and into the middle. Trying to get that to look somewhat flowerish in the middle there. Whew. Okay, don't really like that black there, a little too thick. Lovely. Okay, now because I have the trimmer going on, it would be very hard for me to lift the napkin without shaking it everywhere. So I've been thinking for a month how I could possibly do this without creating a disaster. A torch for bubbles just in case we got some. I'm sure we do. And I came up with a very large embroidery hoop, and courtesy of the secondhand store, I have an old piece of sheet on it, and my hope is that when I lay this down, it works like a paper napkin, and then I can lift it up with the weight in the center and try to get an even distribution of the paint that's left. Ooh, kind of messy on the fingers. So, I can see I've got good contact all the way around, and it's coming through on my fingers, so I may have to revise that idea a little bit more. Make sure I get okay. Looks good. So far, so good. And then so that it lifts up with a point in the middle, I have a washer with a metal sinker in it because I'm a fisherman. I can see that it's pushing down. Okay, so probably going to obscure the camera a little bit when I lift it. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with the gigantic mess on this thing, but here we go. Okay. Till I get even tension on all the edges. And then lift it straight up. Ah, look at that. And look at that. Okay, so here's the inside of the paper. Let me make sure I don't touch that. And I made no preparations whatsoever on what to do with this after I pulled it off because, you know, can't know everything. And I literally have nowhere to put it, so balance it over here somewhere. And hope for the best. Oh my. Okay. Oh, look at that. I got some beautiful lacing going on. Let's see if I can stretch it out a little bit. Get it centered. Hey, for our first go at ever doing this, I'm pretty impressed. Oh, I like it. See if I can. Whee! I haven't a clean finger to poke with. Okay. Bring it back in. I don't know if I can make it better. I could certainly make it worse, but I'm going to quit there. So, what's going to be fun trying to turn the camera off? What do you think? Likes and comments, please. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing more. Please feel free to tell me where I went wrong. And, yeah, I'm going to do more of these. That's pretty. I absolutely love it. Getting some development here with the blues. I have to remember that bright magenta can take over, although I put a lot of paint on this. Woo-wee! I love it. Okay, so pardon me while I try to figure out how to get this out of the holder without causing a disaster. Here we go. Take in for close-up. And it's absolutely beautiful. For a first go, I'll take it. I have to work on that center stuff. Oh, look at that. Woohoo! Sorry about my shadow. I'm on the back porch. Can't get it to focus. Well, that's what you get for using your phone. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope it was a lot of fun, and if you can't laugh with them, laugh at them. That's good. Bye!